Adopt.me has officially announced the brand new release date for the Summer Fest update, including announcing some of the brand new exciting pets. For example, a mermaid unicorn, which is absolutely insane. I'm very excited for that. Definitely not something that I was expecting. But before I tell you this, let me tell you how you can go and get the currency, what is the brand new currency called, when is the update release date, and everything you need to know about Summerfest coming in the next couple of weeks. First of all, this is the first ever Summerfest. We're gonna go and remember what sort of minigames it actually looked like. For example, one minigame in the first ever Summerfest was racing around and collecting these stars in a boat race minigame. You then use that currency, you could then go and use it and spend it in the summer shop on a bunch of toys, accessories, vehicles, and pets. Now that is going to be following the exact same theme in this minigame. Well, this year's Summerfest. You see, previous Summerfest you had a beach ball currency. This year, the currency is doubloons. Now, if you don't know what a doubloon is, it's basically a pirate's currency, a pirate's golden coin. And you could probably Google the word doubloon. In fact, let me go and do that for you. The exact definition just says a Spanish golden coin, and it looks like this. And in case you're wondering, on the official Adopt.me page, it says collect doubloons. That is how I know this information. This is official information from Adopt.me. So this means you're going to be able to use doubloons to go and purchase pets. There's going to be a bunch of pets. And as mentioned, we do know what one of those pets is going to be, which is going to be a unicorn mermaid. As of what a mermaid unicorn looks like, I have seen like a million concepts over the years of what this would look like. Likelihood is there will also be a Robux pet. If you can't remember, last year we got the original release of the balloon unicorn. Before that, we got the hot doggo, meaning that there's a very high likelihood we're either going to go get another food themed Robux pet or a balloon pet. And good news is I have been coming up with the most crazy balloon pet ideas over the last week, which I want to go and share with you right now. This right here is pet concept number 1, a balloon turtle. Now there's a chance that they might go and add this. You see, they made a Tortuga de la Isla, which is literally a turtle with an island on it. If they're happy to go and remake a unicorn and just turn it into a balloon, then there is a chance they would just go and grab any other hyped up pet, such as a turtle, and go and turn that into a balloon. Now remember, this is just a concept. The mermaid unicorn is an official thing, but let me go and show you some other ideas that I came up with. For example, the cat balloon. That's right, if we got a balloon unicorn, why not go and give us a classical cat as a balloon? You know, makes sense. It would make sense. Now I shared this one in a previous video. This is the balloon dragon. If we got a unicorn, the next best thing is the classic red dragon. And then I also remade the corn doggo into a balloon unicorn. Now this one looks a little bit cursed. I really hope that they do not add this, but at the same time I wouldn't be surprised. And then we also made a bat dragon variant, which honestly, that would be so cool. Imagine Adopt.me pulls up and makes a bat dragon balloon, a balloon bat dragon. That would be crazy. Like, what? I have high hopes for this update. I got pretty high hopes. If they did do it, it would obviously be 1,000 Robux, let's be real. But there is a bunch of minigames that you're going to be able to go and play. This is a long event. Every single time Adopt.me does a Summerfest, it's always a 3-week event, with each week containing a brand new minigame. So for week 1 in the previous year, it was this boat racing minigame only. However, in week 2, they go and introduce a second minigame. The second minigame on the first ever of the Summerfest was this. Go and grab a crab and throw it in the middle of a pile. There's a chance that they might go and bring back these classic minigames. Because Adopt.me, we know for a fact, they like to reuse and recycle minigames and bring them back. If it's a fan favorite minigame, they will consistently go and bring back that minigame. For example, ice skating at Christmas, that is a minigame that has come back every single year for literally ever since they made Christmas updates. Now, obviously, there could be like a team ranking. They could continue it. They could go and bring back the exact minigame, but instead of beach balls, it would go and be a golden coin called a doubloon, which you can go and spend on pets, items, accessories, and vehicles, all of which is confirmed. There could be teamwork-based minigames or other things. Now, each week, they will go and also introduce new pets. They're not going to go and introduce every single pet on the first week of the event. As I mentioned, it is a multiple week event update, and likelihood is that the mermaid unicorn will be a legendary and probably available from week 1. Now, there is a slim chance when it says don't forget to adopt the legendary mermicorn. That's what they're calling it. A mermaid unicorn is apparently called a mermicorn. I think they're just making up words at this point, but there is a chance that this could be Robux. Let's just be real. Let's set our hopes pretty low and tell ourselves that the mermaid unicorn is probably a 1,000 Robux pet. I would not be surprised if that was the case. But let's read the rest of the message. Summer is arriving on Adoption Island. Amanda has turned the whole town into a beach. What does that mean? They flooded Adopt Me? Did they? I guess we're gonna find out. I guess we'll find out. In case you want to know when this is happening, this will be on July the 4th. Wait, what? Until July the 11th. That is so short. That is 1 week. Maybe that is because this will just be summer starts, and then from the 11th until the 18th will be week 2. I'm hoping, I'm praying, because every other year there has been 3 weeks to the summer event. There's no way that it's not going to be 3 weeks, right? I don't know. 71,000 people are currently interested, which is cool. The tides have washed in something strange. A band of pirates intent on taking over Adoption Island and taking the town's treasure out to sea with them. The town has treasure? Okay. Battle the vicious kelp raiders in the first week of this huge... Oh, it says it right there. It literally says it's a 4-week event. My bad. That's so good. That is so good. It's better than 3 weeks. It is 4 weeks long, meaning practically all of July is going to be this summer event update where you can collect the doubloons to buy new toys, new pets, new petware, and don't forget about the mermicorn. To be honest, I think no one is going to forget about it. This is what the game icon looks like for anyone curious. It is the classic dog with just like a telescope, but we can also see that there's like a skull island and a sunken ship. So I'm assuming that's maybe for the minigame, or maybe they just added the new area that's like the shop where you spend your doubloons, or maybe they flooded all of Adoption Island. Now remember that Adopt Me does their weekly news on a Monday. So if we want to find any visuals of like what the mermicorn looks like, or any sort of like hints to what was gonna go and happen in this update, we will have to wait until the weekly news. But I thought this was worthy of going and telling you guys right now about a legendary mermicorn, the Adopt Me dog update, like the little pirate thing. What we're going to be going and doing, that it's a 4-week event. This is very, very exciting. Now, in case any of you want to know what a mermaid unicorn would look like, if it looks like this, I quit. I would quit if it looks like this. There's no way. There is no way it will look like this. This is a balloon unicorn as a mermaid. If they do this, then we're cooked. Like, there's no way I would spend 1,000 Robux on a pet that looks like this. Please, I beg for the update not to look like that. Like, literally, I will beg. I've just joined Adopt Me. I didn't even realize, and we're currently being kidnapped in I'm not even gonna question it. I was just AFK in the server, and it seems I have been tracked down, which is great news, guys. So yeah, if you guys are excited about this update, let us know in the comment section. I think this is very cool for it to go and happen, and the fact that it's 4 weeks is crazy. If you are excited about this, let us know in the comment section. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. We are trying to get to 1.1 million subscribers. Shout out to all of my most recent subscribers. Make sure you subscribe if your subscription is public to be featured at the end of every single video. Shout out to all of you guys. Make sure your subscriptions are public to go and be featured. Now press the button on the screen to see me open 100 regal chests in Adopt.me. Find out if I go and get anything good. Go and press the button on the screen right now to watch this video next. I think you'll enjoy it.